Okay, we're at a home here in Owasso, and the people have just bought this house and called us because they have issues with the door. So they were trying not to have to replace the door because they like the windows, it's in good shape. So I told them we have definite answers for that. When I got here, the weather stripping on the bottom was missing, so for time's sake, we've already replaced that. But you can see on the right side that it's about 1.5 inch difference from sitting on the concrete. And I put the level on the concrete, and the concrete is actually level, so there's definitely issues with the door. The first thing that we notice when we open the door is this noise. Click, 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 click. Those are worn out bearings in these rollers. They've never been changed. They're 56 years old. The house was built in 61, so they should have been changed probably a couple of decades ago. There's loose bolts on all these hinges. I mean, a lot of them are even finger loose. I mean, there's brackets that are missing bolts that are loose. So we're going to tighten all that up and replace all the missing bolts. The rollers are completely worn out. They're flat. They're supposed to be rounded on the edge, so we're going to put our new 13 ball bearing nylon coated rollers in. We've already replaced the bottom one. It has a longer stem, so if the door gets crooked, it doesn't come out of the track. And we found a dangerous problem with this door. With these old extension springs, it has a lot of stress away from the wall. As you can see, where it's mounted is actually pulled far enough away from the header to put my fingers into. So we're going to address that and get that tightened back up and fastened down. We're going to do what's called a torsion conversion on this door. That means we're going to convert this door from these old extension springs to the new, more reliable, longer lasting torsion springs. We're going to put a torsion bar and springs and end bearings just like you would on any new construction door nowadays. And whoever worked on this door has replaced the springs on one side and not on the other. That's why the issue with the concrete, why the door doesn't sit evenly. And it's in very dangerous condition because it doesn't have a safety spring or safety cables through the springs. There should be a cable run through each one of those springs attached to the wall. So if they break, it doesn't fly across the garage, and you can see what tension is on these springs. It's incredible force to lift this heavy old wood door. So if those were to break while someone is out here, very dangerous situation. And if you weren't out here, it could hit your car. I've seen them stuck in the wall in the back when we've showed up on jobs when they've broken. Actually, they've replaced, it used to have wood on this side, and they replaced it with angle when they replaced the springs, because I'm sure when it broke, it shattered the wood. It's wood on that side, and they replaced it with metal angle on this side, and we're going to do that on that side as well. And they've also opted to upgrade to a battery backup belt drive opener that's MyQ capable, so you can open and close it from your smartphone anywhere that you have internet service. Much more reliable, smoother, quieter. They come with a lifetime warranty on the motor and the belt, 5 years on the electronics. Of course, we'll put a new wireless keypad, and they get 2 remotes with it. It also has features such as time to close feature, so if you forget to close your door, you can set it on automatic time, so 10 minutes after you leave, it'll automatically close, so you don't have to worry about leaving your door open. This wall station also tells the outside temperature, and it has the time. Motion sensor on the wall station, so when you walk out with something in your hands in the garage, the light will automatically turn on just by walking by the wall button. And it has built-in digital sensors that automatically adjust the tension. So in the wintertime, if the door gets a little tight, it'll increase the force, and as it warms back up, it'll decrease the force. So it continually stays in a safe operating mode. And it also has a nice feature. So if you want to add any kind of device, such as your smartphone, your MyQ, or a new remote, you can program it right from the floor. You don't have to get up on a ladder anymore. And you can manually turn the lights on and off with the button here. 56-year-old heavy wooden door could now be opened easily with one hand. And every door is supposed to balance 3 to 4 feet off the ground, doesn't go up, doesn't go down, and it's supposed to hold itself all the way up. Just like that. The bottom seal doesn't allow any light to come in all along the bottom. Before it was up about 1.5 inches on that side. Now it seals tight all the way along the whole bottom. And we're going to lube this up like we do every door. I like to start with the springs, spray a generous coating right on them. That keeps them from rusting. It helps the coils slide by each other. I like to lube all the rollers and the bearings in the rollers. Make sure you get the bottom one really well because it's closest to the ground, and shoot a little on this end bearing. And a little shot on every hinge. We tightened up all the loose nuts and bolts. We replaced the cables. We put 2 new extended life heavy duty springs. We put new drums, new torsion bar. It has 3 new bearings on the center, on the tube. And as you can hear with that belt drive opener, it's very quiet, especially with those nylon rollers. Because this door has been under this big overhang all the years, through the years, the wood is in excellent shape. There's no rotten wood. And the only thing I would suggest is some vinyl weather stripping all the way around if they were concerned about snow blowing in or a little air, but I doubt if they'll ever have any water issues with this large overhang. Door works beautifully. Another job well done.